We're going to end this summer where it began. Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Busch Gardens, one of the last trips we're doing for the year here. We started the season here, so I figure we might as well end it. And today I got a couple goals. I want to get the Let's Eat, Let's Play, and merch done. And there's also 3 coasters I want to get too. So without further ado, let's head on into Busch Gardens here. And you know what? We did a Explorer earlier this year, so we figured, you know what? Let's show you a scene of it right now. So let's hit our first montage. Alright, so I know it was surprising. I decided that my first coaster was one I already did before, but there was no line for Griffin here. So Griffin's going up right now. Griffin is their 200-foot dive coaster, and you know they have a lot of new ones nowadays, but to me, Griffin is still one of the best. So I'm going to show you the full cycle. So it's going up the lift hill right now, and it's going to go right there, and right there is the main drop. And then once you know the drop, you get to see the splashdown here. So now this is surprisingly one of the slower lift hills that you still have here, but let me jump back here a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. But the drop's great, and the neat thing about it was I got 2 rides on it, once in the front right and then on the back left, so I got to experience both. The back actually got some airtime. I didn't expect it, but all in all, this is an amazing ride, and here it comes. I don't know why they keep talking about the sky ride being down, because it seems to be going good, but so there it is. This is when they dangle you over the edge and people freak out a little bit. I kind of just stare at the brewery. But I've done a lot of dive coasters now and a lot of new ones, and I would take this ride every time. I just think it's a better original ride and stuff like that. Now I'm going to step back a little bit over here so I don't get in the splash zone, because as you can tell, it does get pretty wet here with the splashdown. I think all rides should end like this, but you know, let us know in the comment section if you agree. But it actually gets the track pretty wet too. I never knew that. So actually it gets the track soaked. But all in all, that's Griffin. That was our first thing we hit today. All right, so the first thing I want to do, right there's the Fest House. We're going to find our way over to Big Bad Wolf. So come on over this way. Oh, there it is. I found it. So this would be a new coaster credit. It would be number 397 for me. So I know it's not going to be a thrilling ride, but all in all, it should be good. And we got a lot of shows today, so we're all set. But found our way to Wolf's Revenge. All right, so when I was here last time, this was not open yet, but this is where the Big Bad Wolf is. And it was my 100th coaster of the year, my 397th coaster of all times here. But it is a very good family coaster. It is definitely needed here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And I say that because the only real family coaster they had here before was Invader. So this definitely does fit a need here and stuff like that. And for a historian here, this is where the old Dragonflyer used to be years ago. So when you come back here, it kind of brings you back to Dragonflyer days and stuff like that. But all in all, like I said, if you're looking for a thrilling ride, not really what I would consider thrilling, but it definitely is a fun little ride here. It's basically a little bit bigger than the Phoenix Revenge over at West Revenge and Phoenix over at Busch Gardens Tampa. So they kind of in both of these they fill the need here. But if you're looking for a fun B&M inverted coaster there, you're going to definitely go with Alpengeist over this. But like I said, they got a gift shop here, which is nice. They really opened up this area. Even got the kegs here. because it is German themed, just like Verbolten is. And it's funny, you don't realize how close you are to Verbolten, but you're actually fairly close to Verbolten when you're here. So all in all, a great addition to the park, and I'm off to get the other 2 coasters I need to get, which are Verbolten and Apollo's Chariot for this year. But this is a new coaster credit for me, so I'm inching my way to 400. All right, so we're right in front of one of the worst coasters at this park here because of the comfort collars, which are not comfortable, but they are a collar. But we got all the coasters done. Right there's Apollo's Chariot, we got that one done. And then of course I had to come over here to the big boy Pantheon, which was flying. So been here about 2 hours, and we knocked out all the coasters I needed to get on. So basically at this point, I am getting ready to grab a bite to eat, and then it's time for me to actually do some work here. So let's give you another montage to enjoy. All right, so it's been about 2 hours since we last were here. We're down here in the basically by the Rhine. Right there is Loch Ness Monster, and then over here I actually did for the first time ever the Rhine River cruise, which actually was quite amazing. Actually, I was no other park has this that I know. I mean, I guess Disney technically had it with Rivers of America, but we all know how that went there. But yeah, down here in the Rhine area, it has always been beautiful, and I never really get a chance to be here during the summer. So the fact that I was actually able to go on here, and they actually have 2 boats going, and they've been pretty full. So it's been a beautiful day. I know there's turtles in here, so if you like turtles, there's a lot of turtles in here and stuff like that. But so it's about 3:30, and I'm trying to figure out, do I try to, there goes Verbolten, trying to figure out if I want to do a let's eat or I just want to enjoy the park. And that's the problem with this park, is I fall in love with it every time, and it's like, do I want to try to do all these different videos, or do I want to just enjoy the park? And it's so tough to figure out what to do. So I'm gonna wander around a little bit there and see if I decide to do anything or not. But yeah, so stay tuned. Will I actually film more today, or am I just going to enjoy the park like I always love to do? So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do things I never did before. So we already did the raft ride here, so I figured, you know what, Grogan's Pub is quite famous. Right there, the line starts here, but no line right now. And I decided to actually buy myself a Bull's Island lager. So that's something I never did before. Let's see what else I haven't done before. All right, so I decided to figure out, you know what, it's the 50th anniversary, just like King's Dominion, who would have thought, right? So I'm actually going to do an Explorer. So you will see parts of that Explorer on here, but I just feel like I really need to do that. So I'm going to kick back and do about a 45-minute one there, and then I'm going to go back to doing things I've never done at this park. All right, so we did a full park walkthrough for the 50th, and I am exhausted. It is an hour and 10 minutes long, people, so you better watch every second of that video because my legs are killing me here because this is not a flat park. But we're going to do one last little walkthrough real quick here, 1 or 2 little rides, and then we're out of here. All right, so going back, rides that I've never been on before. I've been here about 12 times, and 9 times out of 10, this is not running. This is the Escape from Pompeii. But today it's August. If it's not going in August, they really shouldn't bother having the ride, right? Now this is a typical shoot the shoots, but when you go inside there, they have a nice little show going there showing the destruction of Pompeii. If you don't know what I'm talking about, read a history book. It'll be very informative there. So, but we're gonna watch the splash here. There is a guarded area, but we are outside the guarded area, so there is a possibility of getting wet. I did not get too wet on the ride. I was behind a larger gentleman who took 90% of the water. So got lucky there, but like I said, the show, I saw it a couple years ago in the loop, and there's a lot more fire elements then. Here, there's only one real fire element, but there was a lot of things collapsing on your head. So if you want to know what I mean, get on the ride. That's why we do this, guys, for you guys to visit this park. So, and I'm stalling as much as I can because it is taking a little bit more time than I thought, but the boat should be showing up in a second. And like I said, this is a very quick queue. For an August day, I thought it would be a lot longer, but wow, they must have got stuck. Maybe they got hit by one of the items in there. Maybe they actually did stop the boat. So, but let's see where we're at. The other boat is right there. So usually they're timed up. And there it is. And here it comes. So that is Escape from Pompeii. On to something new. All right, there's Tempesto. So you know what side of the park I'm in right now here, but I was looking to get one more ride in because it's closing on 7 o'clock. So I figured run over here and get on another Pantheon, but to my dismay, Pantheon is currently closed. So we're gonna call it a day here, but going into it, we wanted to do the Let's Eat, Let's Play merch and stuff, but the problem with this park is there is just so much stuff. I mean, if you come over this way, right here by Tempesto, there's an arcade there, and then there's 5 stores and all that. So I think it would be a day that I need to come by myself. I actually brought my mom because I wanted to show her this park today. So instead of it being a Let's Play, Let's Eat and all that, I decided we got the 3 coasters we needed, which was the most important thing. We wanted to make sure we got on Big Bad Wolf number 100 of the year, number 397 total. Then I wanted to get on Apollo's Chariot, which I just got off of again, because once I saw Pantheon was down, I was like, you know what? Apollo's Chariot's pretty good. So, and they have a single rider lane, so that always works out well too. So I wanted to jump on that, and then I need to get over Bolton. So I got those 3 coasters done, and then I did a brand new Explorer, and of course this video that you're watching right here. So all in all, it was a pretty good day. It's hard to work at this park because I just love this park so much here, but this is Paul 125 Roller Coaster Challenge. It's August. I will come back here again in the fall and the winter, but that's our park day here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Make sure you like and subscribe, and hey, the algorithm says you want to like this video. Why don't you watch that video?